On Tuesday, the new Nicosia wastewater treatment plant was inaugurated in northern Nicosia. The new plant will serve some 270,000 people from both communities. 30,000 cubic metres of wastewater will be treated in the new plant every day, and some 10 million cubic metres of treated water a year will be able to be reused for agricultural irrigation. What's more, over 3,000 tonnes of dry solid suitable for use as a natural fertiliser will be produced every year, and since the wastewater treatment plant has anaerobic sludge digesters, it's capable of producing electricity from biogas, and this will be used to partly power the plant with renewable energy. The history of the plant goes back, in fact, to 1978, when the local representatives of both communities in Nicosia and their corresponding engineers started work on a bicommunal wastewater treatment plant project. Successive Nicosia mayors on both sides of the divide have continued that cooperation over the years. All of them were present at the ceremony, but it was the current holders of that office, Konstantinos Yorkagis and Kadri Felahoglu, who've brought the project to fruition. And they spoke. First, Mr. Felahoglu.
This achievement is the result of devoted and cooperative works of two municipalities and support of European Union and UNDP. Also, this plant, invaluable and a very important example of cooperation of the whole world, provides good consequences for the benefit of whole Nicosia, and I wish these kinds of cooperative works to be continued. I believe that as two municipalities, we have to got so many works to do in cooperation.
Kadri Felahoglu has worked in close cooperation with Konstantinos Yorkagis. He was the next to speak.
Today, dear friends, we celebrate the completion and operation of the new bicommunal wastewater treatment plant. But our cooperation, as my friend Kadri has said, is not over. On the contrary, we now need to cooperate further, not only for the operation and maintenance of the new plant, but to successfully resolve other serious environmental issues in the area. We need to resolve the problems from the continuous disposal of unacceptable waste from dairies and slaughterhouses to the old plant. We urgently need to dry, clean and restore the area presently covered by the old plant. We need to promote the design and construction of the system that will allow us to reuse the water for irrigation purposes to benefit farmers from both communities along the eastern Messauria plain. Mr. Kadri Felahoglu and I have been working closely and sincerely and are determined to resolve these serious environmental issues. But a successful outcome requires your personal support, Mr. Commissioner.
And present at the ceremony to inaugurate the new wastewater treatment plant was Stefan Fule, the member of the European Commission responsible for Enlargement and Neighbourhood Policy.
Local leaders of the two communities have succeeded in putting the needs of the population first to solve the sewage problems of the greater Nicosia area. I strongly commend their commitment. Second, I'm glad that the European Commission has actively supported this project from its very inception by fully financing the design of the new plant and 30% of its construction. Third, this new plant benefits the environment as well as human health by protecting drinking and bathing waters from contamination. On top of that, its state-of-the-art technology will give 10 million cubic meters of treated water per year a second life through irrigation. This can promote the economic activity to the benefit of all. Side products of the wastewater treatment can be converted into a renewable energy and fertilizers, thus substantially reducing its environmental footprint. Fourth, it is great to see that the full benefits of this plant are being reaped thanks to continuing bicommunal cooperation. I'm pleased that the European Commission is also providing support for the design of the new phase to enable full reuse of the treated wastewater. This project demonstrates how joint, consensual decision can take shape and work to the benefit of those communities. And I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciations to all the people who have played an important part in this project. For some of you, it's a life's work, and this plant might not have been built if it wasn't for your persistence. You played a crucial role and worked relentlessly for the benefit of those communities. Allow me to conclude by thanking in particular Konstantinos and Kadri and their predecessor as local leaders of Nicosia, many of whom are here today, for their leadership and unwavering commitment to cooperation. You are an inspiring example for others of what can be achieved when you accept today's challenge and transform them into opportunities and practical solutions. And by the way, hearing you too, I have a feeling that it's not overdone. The list of the things we still can do together does not end here, and I'm ready for that challenge.
I caught up with the Commissioner after all the ceremonies were over, and I asked him whether or not it would indeed be possible for the European Commission to take up the challenge issued by the two mayors for future cooperation to solve other environmental problems.
I think this is a great achievement. I think a great achievement of the leaders of the two communities who put the interest of the people sort of above the politics. And as I said in my humble contribution when we have formally opened this plant, looking around, this good cooperation between the two leaders supported by the UNDP and the European Commission should not end here. We should build on that cooperation, because this is what we see as a future of united Cyprus. The politicians working for the benefits of the people, with us helping them to achieve the goal.